Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And we are at episode number 381, I do believe. Yes, episode 381 of the show. I want to welcome another new subscriber. Weird name for this subscriber. I know last video I welcomed Justin Noise, but I'm welcoming Sam Elliott's Mustache. I don't like mustaches, because that's just me. I'm not a mustache kind of guy. I'm just, I just like to stay clean shaven and everything else. So, but hello, anyway, Sam Elliott's Mustache. Don't know who you are. I don't know, some kind of weird thing. Some people come up with some of the weirdest names for it, YouTube handles and all that. But anyways, so Sam Elliott's Mustache, welcome anyways. Hope you enjoy my videos. Hope you like it. A bit of an announcement I want to make before we start this video. When it comes to family matters, like personal family matters, personal family issues, they will not be aired on any of my social medias. And that's going to be another ruling I need to make. Unless it's like good stuff, like celebrating a birthday or something like that, or or congratulating somebody on an accomplishment, or even on a wedding occasion or something like that. When it comes to family issues, they will not be aired on social media, nor they should be aired on any social media. It would be Facebook, Twitter, here on YouTube, or even on Instagram. I have decided not to do any of that, because I have respect for my family. I have respect for my siblings and my parents and everything else. And I'll tell you what, we go through challenges just like normal people do, but we all know that we have faith, and we stand in belief that everything will be all right, and God is in control. That's the most important thing ever. I'm not going to discuss any of my family problems at all here on here on YouTube or any other form of social media. I have respect for my family, and that's what I wanted to do. So, because I want to keep the YouTube channel nice and positive, and nice and positive. I think it'd be very important that I get the word out just in case, so that way to let everyone know that, and so we don't want to cause any drama or something like that. So family drama, family issues will not be allowed to be aired here on the internet, or anywhere else on any form of social media that I have. Okay, so just let you know, I figured forget if I get that out of the way. I want to make sure I have respect. All right, so. Because and no questions about what's going on with my family, just because this is all and I don't want to sound like selfish or anything, but this YouTube channel is all about me and my shenanigans. Hence the name Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. All right, it ain't the Lima family shenanigans of 1977. It's Eric Lima's shenanigans of 1977. I know it sounds a little bit arrogant, but this is my YouTube channel, okay? And I choose what I want to post on there. If people don't like it, they don't like it. If they like it, they like it, great. If not, if they don't like it, I don't care. I don't care about other people's opinions, nor I should. All right, so anyways, so let's talk about what happened on NXT tonight, shall we? I just finished watching it not too long ago. It kicked off with Ilya Dragunov versus Trick Williams. And during the match, J.D. McDonald appeared at ringside to scout Mr. Dragunov. And Dragunov did win the matchup via Torpedo Moscow. It'd be a heck of a matchup. And I do believe there's going to be a matchup between those two pretty soon. NXT Roadblock, which is in 2 weeks, or... that means in 2 weeks. That means it's on March 7th. All right. Or will it be Stand and Deliver? We'll find out. Jinder Mahal cut a promo on Bron Breakker, claiming that he will be the next NXT champion. Fallon Henley tried to leave messages with Brooks Jensen apologizing to him to ruin the day. Josh Brooks says, you need to straighten things out with Kiana James. So Fallon Henley's like, okay, I'll do that. And then Meiko Satomura was holding a wrestling training class, and then Roxanne Perez joins right in. And during the training class, each and every ladies dropped out with the exception of Roxanne Perez herself, who's been challenged by Meiko Satomura for the women's title in 2 weeks at NXT Roadblock. This ought to be interesting, to say the least. Tyler Bate was addressing in the NXT universe until Schism came out, and they're trying to surround the ring, and then Chase U, there's Duke Hudson and Andre Chase along with Thea Hale decided to come to Bate's aid to chase off Schism, but they have a tag team match of Chase U versus the Dyad. After Ava Rain, during the matchup, Ava distracted Thea Hale. It cost Chase U the matchup, and Duke Hudson is telling Thea that she has to grow up and stuff, and Thea's a little traumatized. When you get kidnapped by a group as dangerous and psychotic as the Schism, it's going to affect your mind a little bit. I would have screamed at the Duke if I was kidnapped by my Schism. I would have screamed at. I would have gotten a Duke Hudson's face because you have a problem with me growing up, not growing up. I'll tell you what, I'll punch you in the face and challenge you to a matchup. So there's that. But so Duke Hudson kind of walked out. Maybe Duke Hudson finally show his true colors. We'll find out for sure. And then Von Wagner and Mr. Stone were talking about how to get Von Wagner back on track, and then Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo interrupts him, makes fun of Stone and Mr. Wagner's, and Tony D'Angelo challenges him to a match, and all of a sudden Mr. Stone's trying to tell him, don't take the matchup. He says, you want a matchup? You got it. So then Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey and explaining why he turned on Hank Walker. He says, I need someone that is not, that has a killer instinct and all. I chose Charlie Dempsey. That's what Drew Gulak says. Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey as a team, that's going to be very dangerous. And then Sol Ruka cut a promo on the women's division, and she wants another match with Zoe Stark. A little response. Women's action, Indy Hartwell goes one-on-one with Jacy Jayne. And then during the matchup, Gigi Dolin came back to attack Jayne during the matchup, giving Jayne the win over Hartwell by disqualification. And then the training with Perez and Satomura continue. They start, learning a lot. And she goes, we don't train, we don't talk, we train. And then she goes, and then she gave a little bit, Roxanne a little bit of advice. Goes from in here, she says, not from here, but from in here. I'll see you in 2 weeks. So we'll see what Roxanne picked up from that training. Gallus, I meant to say, I meant to say Zoe Stark. I wrote down Sol Ruka twice, so, and Zoe Stark, interviews Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark's complaining about Sol Ruka, so we're moving on. But she's complaining about Meiko Satomura getting a title shot, so next week they're going to face each other. Gallus, took Idris and Nofe. Two guys show up to ringside during the matchup with a cake. It says happy anniversary on it. We don't know what the heck is that all about. But despite the distraction, they were distracting Gallus. Gallus did win the matchup, and then the two guys present the cake with the cake. The cake was 2 years ago. They beat Gallus with a title. And then Wolfgang grabs one of the guys, slams him in his face, and they kick the other guy and chase him out of the ring. And then Pretty Deadly attacked them with steel chairs. And Pretty Deadly standing tall. They want a shot at the belts. And Dabba-Kato responded to what Apollo Crews had to say, and said a lot about him turning his back on Dabba-Kato and all that when he was known as Commander Aziz. And then Stevie Turner interrupted the proceedings to cut a promo on Lyra Valkyria, and it seems like Stevie Turner is trying to push some buttons in NXT. Von Wagner took on Tony D'Angelo. Mr. Robert Stone was not very happy about Von Wagner's taking this matchup, and as a result, ended up losing the match to Tony D'Angelo. And the two were arguing at ringside while Kelly Kincaid jumped in to interview Tony D'Angelo, and D'Angelo challenges Dijak to a match at Roadblock in a jailhouse street fight match. I know it's a regular street fight match. Would the loser go to jail and all that? We'll find out eventually what the kind of match is all about. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Nikkita Lyons, who doesn't know who still attacked her from behind. She said, the doc says 11 to 12 months. That's over a year. But she's trying to get back sooner than that. Then Tiffany Stratton interrupts her. It's like, acting like a total valley girl, disrespecting Nikkita Lyons. Oh, yeah, toodles. All that. And Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley talked before the matchup. He said, you don't know, the one we know is who still attacked her. And she said, we're a team, let's go, And Tatum Paxley, yeah. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Carmelo Hayes was proud of Trick Williams for taking that match against Dragunov. And then Tyler Bate gives some little antidotes, some advice. And then, Carmelo Hayes says, hey, listen, you think this conversation is not about the NXT title. Ivy Nile took on Alba Fire one-on-one in one of women's matches. But Alba Fire won the match when Ivy Nile accidentally bumped Tatum Paxley off the apron while Isla Dawn tried to interfere. So Fallon Henley comes to Keanu James' office, straightens things out. He said, we're partners. We're partners. They shook hands. That's great lines right there. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Wes Lee, and, Wes Lee says he's going to do it again, issue an open challenge for the North American title. And Mackenzie, so, because that's who I am, Mackenzie, that's why. So, the NXT Championship on the line, Bron Breakker defending against Jinder Mahal, and during the matchup, the Creed brothers made sure the Indus Sher did not get involved, and they were brawling with the Indus Sher, and that helped Bron Breakker give the opportunity, and after a great battle, Bron Breakker did defeat Jinder Mahal to retain his title. And Carmelo Hayes was standing on top of the balcony there behind the color commentator's table about to talk until Grayson Waller decided to take over the production truck to take a page out of DX's playbook and decided that and Roadblock, he wants to do the Grayson Waller effect with Shawn Michaels. So, and that's where, and it's going to be very interesting if Shawn Michaels does agree to let Grayson be on Grayson Waller's The Grayson Waller Effect. All right, so we'll see what happens. NXT Roadblocks in 2 weeks, a day after my birthday. And it's during my vacation, too, so I can't wait to see what happens at that time. So that's all the time we have on this great show. Remember, again, no family issues will be posted from me on any of my social medias, including here on YouTube, all right? Just to let you know, I have respect for my family. That's what I'm going to do. But, well, like I said, when the time is right, I'll try to explain everything. If not, I'm going to leave it at that. That's all I'm going to say. So, that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 381 of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977 is complete. Tomorrow more videos will be coming. We know AEW Dynamite is tomorrow night at 8. And also the Joker's Wild. A little Wild Wednesday. I'll be playing that bonus round to beat the Devil in a 20-round battle on the Wild Wednesday. So just be on the lookout for that. And I bid you all adieu, a good night. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home.
That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.